Do you think that the football or as a hobby influenced your way of you play poker positively or in a way?
Yeah, I think a lot of football players, and if you play football, you're a competitive person. You want to win, you want to be better, you want to play with the best. And if you're a poker player, it's sort of the same. A lot of poker players, I wouldn't say me personally, but a lot of poker players have a big ego, and that ego is what takes them to another level all the time because they want to compete and be the best. And I think that's that.
Because there's somehow a little contradiction in itself as well, because football is kind of team sport and poker.
Yeah, you can say like that, but I'm thinking more like how you think, how your mind is get around, how you succeed in the game and how you become better and how you look at it. Because of course when you play football, yeah, you're on a team, but if you don't perform well yourself, it doesn't work. And also you want to look good yourself. But I think it's more like the competitive sports that you want to become better always. You're not just happy playing like 6th division, you want to move up. Yeah. And I think it's the same with poker. You want to play higher levels all the time, and eventually you might bust or you might make it, you know.
One time.
Yeah, one time.
Exactly. Yeah, let's come back to the tournament. What are your expectations for this tournament?
I was hoping to see a lot of Italian guys with with a lot of Italian guys who like to play big pots and like to call strange hands and play a bit out of the ordinary, because I think if you play in a tournament with too many Scandinavians, there's no value. But when you mix a tournament like this size, like 3,000 euro, is more or less around where normal people, if you can say so, can buy in. You don't need a sponsor to buy in. And because of that, and we're close to Italy, the level is lower than it would be normally in a 3K side event at the EPT, where you have all the pros and so many experienced cash game players and pros, online tournament players and stuff like that. So, and I like it's my home. This is my home field. Like I've been playing a lot of tournaments here. I actually happened to win the IPT side event last year, so 1K buy-in. And I know so many people here. So if I'm hungry, I text someone to bring me food or bring me this. I was freezing to death. So for that, I feel like home. I'm comfortable at the table, and other people might sit like don't know anyone and they want some seat online, and it's like they're out of the comfort zone. So
sounds really good. One final last question. What do you think about playing poker? Is it more a skill game, or is it more about luck, or is it a mixture of both?
It's definitely a skill game, but I think the biggest task as a poker player and your biggest opponent is yourself. I've been playing poker now, and I realized after start reading some books about how to handle tilt, how to control your mind, and how to develop your mind. Put that into the game, you can do well, but you can be the best poker player in the world. And if you tilt once a week, everything you won, you're going to bust so fast. So it's definitely a skill game, without a doubt, and it's really hard to play 8-10 hours focused. People think it's like, oh, you play poker, you just sit home and you just collect money. No, you have to be focused. 8-hour-long sessions, normal work. You can go on Facebook and you can, go around and talk to colleagues. In poker, you just sit. It's you and it's the screen, and you're up against a lot of things that can happen, and you think it's unfair every time you lose, and every time you win, you forget it. So that's challenging, very challenging. And I really respect all the people that I know who've been playing poker throughout all these years, because you're so much alone. Like you said, you're alone against the world when you're sitting and playing. And then after the game, you can talk to your friends, but when you're in it, it's you against everyone. You don't have you don't have colleagues. You can talk to why you're playing. If you do it, I think it's confusing for your game.
Okay.
So.
Well, that was a very impressive explanation of poker. Thank you a lot for the interview, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
You're very welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.